active right now. So let's get started here on this live stream. 7:48 p.m. Central Time. We go live every single Monday, and then Saturdays we go live at 3 p.m. Central Time. If you guys are new, appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe, follow button. If you guys are on TikTok, let me make sure sound is still working. It looks like it is. Testing. Sound is still good. So I am gonna get started here for the crypto market. So, like I said, guys, we're on YouTube, so go check that out. If you guys want to see the entire screen on just half of the screen, I advise you guys to go check that out. It was start out. It's a great trading day for me this morning. My account went to like $200, and now it's back at like it's probably around 100 right now. I could check. And my goal for the end of the day was 115, so that might still happen. So I have until I go to bed to hit 115. I think it can, honestly. I'm in a short on Wojak. The 15-minute chart is oversold, so I could get out and then re-enter when it gets overbought again because the 1 hour is oversold. Or I could take a hedge trade on the 15-minute chart and take a long. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do. Let me open up my trading platform. Let's kind of see what that counts at. Our goal for the day was 115. And right now, it's loading. We're currently up 180% on this Wojak short. Let's see what that counts at. It counts exactly at $100, so we need another $15 in the account. 15% increase tonight. If this trade hits my take profit 22 on Wojak coin, let me go over to that. If this hits my take profit, I believe my account will be over 115, and then can just be done trading for the day. I should have been done trading this morning when it was almost $200. But anyways, I digress. And let's go look at Bitcoin, kind of see what's going on. I do think Bitcoin is bearish right now. If you guys have altcoins you would like me to look at, you can let me know in the comment section below, and I will look at them after I get done looking at Bitcoin. But yeah, so let me get out my no button. So I'll hit this button every time I look at a coin that you guys request and I don't like it. So let's just get started right now. And that didn't work. That didn't stay like I wanted it to. Let me figure this out really quick. All right, hopefully you'll stay now. All right, so looking at Bitcoin right now, I need to go to Bitcoin first of all. Bitcoin right now is coming in at $27,500. Your low for the day was $27,546. Is that correct? On the 1 minute chart, no, that's not. I need to zoom out maybe a little bit. Your low for the day was $27,246, and kind of right now just looks bearish. And I mean, you could even probably say now when you look at a 15-minute chart, obviously you made a lower high recently, and this new indicator says that 27.6 was the resistance. You could also say that that 15-minute chart was in a rising wedge, and that it kind of that's a rising wedge, because if you flipped it upside down, that'd be a falling wedge, and that'd be a bullish pattern. That's a rising wedge. These break down 68% of the time. You get measure move from taking the top of the wick to the bottom of the last wick, and if it wants to move for me. So your measure move is basically 27,227 for a slightly lower low. We'll see what happens. But that's kind of what Bitcoin's looking like it was in a rising wedge. So that is your measure move. We'll see what happens, but that looks bearish to me right now on the 15-minute chart. If we look at the 1 hour chart, 1 hour chart is overbought as well. Not even making a new high. So to me, actually, Bitcoin, if I was going to call a short, if I was going to call a long or short, I would be short right now on Bitcoin. I would short the smaller time frames, such as the 1 hour chart and 15-minute chart, both being overbought. Well, at least the 1 hour is. 15 minutes still is more downside. But the 4 hour chart is ready for a move up, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen immediately. I'm looking for, if you don't hold 27.6, which you're currently below, you have a little bit of support here at 27,000, where you got a local low a few days ago. If you don't hold 27,000, I am going to be looking for lower targets, such as not 20. It would be the next support I could see would be $24,000. So to me, if you don't hold this level at 27,000, you're gonna look at 24. If that doesn't hold, then I could look for, at least I'm just looking at this on the higher time frame, such as a 4 hour chart. Then I would be looking for around 20K. There's supports if you zoom in, but for the most part, that's kind of what I'm looking at from our recent price action. So to me right now, short term, I'm bearish on Bitcoin. I think I'm gonna open Bookmap really quick. I don't think if you guys are watching on YouTube, you guys can see Bookmap, but for the people on TikTok, you guys can see Bookmap, and Bookmap basically shows you where all the liquidity is at on Bitcoin, and usually wherever the most orders are, whether it's to the upside as sells or downside as buys, that's usually where the price goes. So let's look at where we could be looking. So right now, The chart looks bearish to me, but what does this look like? What does the book map look like? It's really slow, isn't it? Really slow. So you have some more liquidity down here, like you guys can see on the screen, 27.3. If I keep zooming out, you have a lot, 27,000, where you have that support on the chart. Pretty sure if you guys hit the like on TikTok. And then 27,000, like I said, is a lot of support. And you see up here to the upside, there's a little bit of sells between 28 and 28.2. Appreciate the follow. So 28.150 is a little bit of sells, but you can see to the downside there's just a lot more green, which means there's more buys lower, which means the price is going to probably fall to the downside. The chart conveys you have support 27K. That's also where you have a lot of orders. So to me, you probably would see a bounce at 27K, but we'll see what happens after that. And then if you keep zooming out, you have even more liquidity. Well, you have quite a bit of liquidity even at 25.5. So to me right now, I'd be shorting the market. I'm shorting the market, not just in Bitcoin, but in other coins right now. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. But yeah. So if you guys have requests for coins, let me know. I did look at Jasmy just now. Just pulled out a video on Jasmy on YouTube. Wojak, I'm short right now on Wojak. If I look at the smaller time frames, 1 minute chart is overbought, making a lower high. So to me, this short, until the 1 minute chart makes a higher low and a higher high, I'm going to stay in my short. And I will not hedge until something else happens. So to me, I'm in a short on Wojak. That's the only trade I'm in. If it's my take profit, I'll be where I want for the night, and I'll probably just be done trading because it is getting later now. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Wojak did have a dip all the way down to 22. And to me, it's probably just a slow bleed out until Bitcoin reverses on these meme coins that pumped last week. So Wojak is bleeding quite heavily. Turbo was as well. Wow, Turbo's back at 9.4. I did long this at 11, took profits up here at around 13 or 14, and then now I didn't expect it to come all the way back lower, but wow. If this makes a lower high on the 15, I'd probably short Turbo as well, because 1 hour chart has a lot more downside to go. So that's kind of what's going on here. Appreciate the follow, Lena. Appreciate if you guys also hit the likes. I don't know why recently. I don't know if I'm shadow banned or what's going on. Appreciate the likes on YouTube. Check out Basic and PRMX. I think the bottom is in for both coins. Well, it's going to depend on what Bitcoin's doing, but we can definitely look at those coins right now. Basic and PRMX are the first two requests of the night. Basic is the first one. Basic is on KuCoin. Oh my lord. Okay, well, first of all, let's start on the daily chart. So, wow, this chart looks bad. Daily charts are already overbought. You don't even really have any green candles to show for it. It's down about 2% on the new day. On the 4 hour chart, 4 hour chart is oversold, making a higher low, but I don't think I'd buy a chart like this. Although, if technically speaking, the 4 hour chart is oversold, making a higher low. Let's see what the 1 hour is doing. 1 hour chart has to basically, I would say, get above 10 to be bullish. If it doesn't, it's bearish. So to me, I don't know if that's going to happen. And the 15-minute chart is also, in my opinion, making a lower high. It is making a lower high, not my opinion. So longer term, this chart doesn't look good to me. If you go to the 4 hour chart, you do have some support down here at 5, we'll call it. And then right here, you have some support at 8.3, so that's also going to be a resistance. So to me, 8.3 is the next target to get through. If you get through that, then I'll be looking for 10. To me, I hate to say this, but no. Would I buy this? No! I would stay away from this one, but yeah, that's probably a no for me. PRMX was the next request. This one's also, I'll use a KuCoin chart. I don't understand, like, these requests, I mean, man, all these coins look horrible. But daily chart has a little more upside to go, I suppose. But the 4 hour chart made a lower high. I'm already going to tell you, this looks worse than the last one. You just lost support, which was at 8, and now you're at, I don't know, 1.7. Never mind, that was a long ways ago. And the 1 hour chart, this indicator there I'm using is saying that you had support at 2, so that's 217 is going to be acting as resistance now. And to the downside, you'd almost have to go to the 15-minute chart to really see yeah, it's making lower lows every day. This looks worse than the last one. Would I buy this one? No. I would stay away from this one as well, guys. I'm sorry, but this looks even worse. I hate to say it, but this I'm just being honest. It doesn't look good to me. Here's the thing: if I could short those, I would, because the chart looks so bad. It really does. The first one looked bad. The second one looked horrific. So those are the two requests I got. Appreciate if you guys hit the likes on TikTok. And if there's any more requests, let me know. I will look at them. But that's kind of the market update I want to go through. I do want to look at the Fear and Greed Index, which is currently sitting at 51. So that is neutral now. So we're not in greed anymore. So that's the first time I think in about 2 months that you've been in neutral. So the market might be getting the reset that it's needed. We're not even in the bull market yet, but I do think Bitcoin did need a reset. That's just, I think it did personally. Let's look at Pepe Coin. Pepe Coin right now is 1812. I am looking for more downside action. I didn't think it'd fall this low, but now with the entire meme coins dumping, like a bunch of meme coins pumped last week, now with them all dumping, I'm looking for more downside action right now for Pepe. There was a SpongeBob coin, which I'm not quite sure what it's called, but I wanted to look at that one as well, because I was shorting that one. I don't know. I might be able to find it. SS. I don't know what it's called. So, but if there's any other requests, let me know. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate if you guys hit the likes. I don't know why it's so dead today. This is like the turnouts recently have been very bad on YouTube and TikTok. I don't know why it's so bad, but it's just been really bad today. So I'm not going to look at Binance coins. I don't really trade Binance. I'll look at coins that are on KuCoin or an exchange or on the Ethereum network if you really want me to. But I'm kind of staying away from even Uniswap and stuff like that because of the gas fees. They're just so damn high. And honestly, I'll probably never go back to Uniswap. I'd rather just trade crypto on an exchange. It's just, in my opinion, you can predict what's happening better and you can use a stop loss and all that good stuff. So but yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I've no clue why it's so dead in here, but if there's no interaction, I can't do much. Maybe part of it's I'm probably shadow banned on TikTok. But if there's any request for altcoins, I'll look at them. Wojak sent a downtrend. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Wojak looks bad, so I'm kind of short in the market right now. But that's kind of all I got. So let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at for the market. I'm looking for more downside action, unfortunately. With that being said, guys, that's kind of all I got. If there's no requests, then I'm not going to stay here. But I will see you guys. I'll be back live Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time. So hopefully we get a better turnout then. Until then, trade safe. Have a great week. And maybe Bitcoin will reverse by then. To wrap things up on Bitcoin, I'll make a video really quick about this. Testing. Welcome to the Crypto Boss Andrew family. I'm looking for a short right now on Bitcoin. The measured move out of this rising wedge on the 50-minute chart is $27,239. That's not much lower, but that is what I'm looking at. 50-minute chart. Although it's looking like now with the RSI, it can make a higher low, so we'll see what happens. But to me right now, that is still a rising wedge. The breakdown 68% of the time. Now, on the 1-hour chart, 15-minute chart could short-term make a higher low, but the 1-hour chart is probably going to make a lower low. It's just starting its dump. We just got the new hour as well. It's 8:01 here. So to me right now, 1-hour chart's probably gonna make a lower low unless you can stay above 27,239. That's gonna be a lower low for Bitcoin. I would be shorting right now. I'm in shorts right now on altcoins and meme coins. 4-hour chart could bring you to the upside, but unfortunately I think the 1-hour would come down first. So I could see this happening. 1-hour chart's probably going to bring you back down to 27K or 27.3 in that range. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And then the 4-hour chart could pump you back up to the upside to the next resistance, which is around 27.6, which is where we are right now. So I'm looking for 27 to 27.3 being the next target to the downside, and then resistance at 27.6 on the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart could even maybe bring it to the next resistance up here at 28.915. But short term, for the rest of the night, I'm looking for more downside action on Bitcoin, and then tomorrow morning we'll probably look for a pump based on the 4-hour chart. With that being said, guys, that's kind of all I got. I'll see you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe, hit the follow button if you guys are on TikTok. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Technically, it's not a live stream because never mind. All right, so. Whoever's not watching live stream, I can post that video for. But Bitcoin looks bad to me right now, meaning the market's probably going to keep bleeding out to the downside. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Have a great night. I'll see you guys on Monday, 3 p.m. Central Time, Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time. Until then, stay safe and have a great week. I will check YouTube one more time. So I'm going to just go live on YouTube. So if there's people that want to watch on YouTube, so be it. But on TikTok, there's no interaction. So I will end this really quick. All right, so I'll look at these for you. So Earth and King. Let's look at Earth and King really quickly. If you could also hit the likes for me looking at these coins, I'd really appreciate it. So Earth is on Bybit. I don't think this is the right one. EARTH USDT. Is it ERTH? Let me know. And then the other one you requested while I'm waiting for the response is King, because I don't see Earth. KING USDT. This one actually doesn't look bad. So thank you for a good. Oh, I might have spoken too early. Daily chart looks really bad. I don't know why all the coins on KuCoin only go down once they're listed, but it looks horrible. 4-hour chart just broke resistance. Then again, you kind of got rejected up here at 11.2. So 11.2 was resistance. Support at, I would say, 8 exactly. So you're technically above that support. So you have to hold that. Now, the 4-hour chart is making a higher high, but it's overbought, so be cautious. 1-hour chart is making a higher low. I like what I'm looking at on the 1-hour chart. That is a good sign to me. That really is. And the 15-minute chart right now, 15-minute chart is making a lower high, but larger time frames such as the 4-hour chart could bring you to the upside. If you break, well, I mean, next resistance is 12.3. But if you, that's on the 15-minute chart. Yeah. So 12.3 is the target I'd be looking for if you do want to get the bounce to the upside. It's 1 Earth. That makes more sense. 1 Earth. 1 Earth. So, daily chart right now. I've looked at this before. I thought this was in a falling wedge. Obviously, that never really played out. Then you had a rounded top here, and now you're falling to the downside. Next support that I have drawn is 8.7. You're at 21 right now. Is that right? Wow, that's a long, long ways away. That's a long ways away from where we are right now. It's like another 62% down. That could happen. 4-hour chart right now is overbought, coming down, and the 1-hour chart. So to me, this doesn't look good either. 1-hour chart's overbought. So to me right now, I hate to say it, but your next support is 62% lower, at least on the 4-hour chart. And because last time when you did back here on the 22nd of December of 2022, you know, you went straight up, and you really didn't have any resistance from 8.2 to 21, so that could be the next support, unfortunately. And Rev 3L is the last request. REV 3L on KuCoin. Daily chart right now is in a massive uptrend. That is a good sign. The 4-hour chart is oversold, and the 1-hour chart is over. No, I'm sorry. The 4-hour chart is over. It's kind of coming down quickly, though. There's low liquidity when it goes straight down like that, so be cautious. 1-hour chart right now is oversold, looking for a move up. This coin looks really good to me. Let me go look at Rev USDT. The chart should be the inverse of this. Yeah, so this one is just going straight down. REV. I'm curious. Can I short this on my exchange that I'm using? REV. No, unfortunately I can't. But this does look like a really good one to short. This chart looks really bad. Yeah. Why is a 3L coin pumping if it's going down? The 3S coin should be pumping if it's going down. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not sure I may understand that, but this coin does look like a good one to short. I'm not sure why the 3L coin. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, but anyways, the coin itself actually looks bad. So the coin request looks really good to me though for a whatever the last chart I looked at was. So with that being said, guys, I'll be back live here Saturday 3 p.m. Central Time. Until then, stay safe and have a great week.